Well, here's a random one for you. I was watching, I think it was Netflix video, Finding Noah's Ark. I don't know what the movie or the documentary was called. Something about Finding Noah's Ark. That may have been the name. But anyway, so, it's an hour and a half documentary. 8 years of these people looking for the Ark on Mount Ararat with different methods, technological and visual and whatever. Anyway, they didn't find anything, so I don't, which, that's, as a side note, like, why make a documentary about people who find absolutely nothing? But anyway, so I was thinking about Noah's Ark yesterday. I watched a debate between Aaron Ra and Kent Hovind, and they were going back and forth about different things, but one of the things was the Ark, and I'm trying to figure out, maybe there's some meteorological people or weather people, or I don't know, maybe this has been covered before, but I've never seen it covered. Okay, so assuming the biblical account is true, which I don't think I believe the biblical account is even possible, but assuming it's true, water covered the highest peak, which would be Mount Everest, 29,000 feet, plus or minus whatever the day is. So assuming that these people got taken from, the flood took 40 days to be full flood level. So these people went from zero, basically sea level, to 29,000 feet in 40 days, which we know people can't survive at the top of Mount Everest. Oxygen wise, temperature wise, it's just you can't live there for more than a couple hours. So my question is, if sea level rises that far, okay, so now Noah and his family in the Ark are at 29,000 feet. What is the weather like up there? Is the weather freezing cold? Is there no oxygen? Does the whole atmosphere just move up with the water? So it's habitable at that level now? I don't know. I think that's just, to me, it seems like that's just another indication that that's just not even possible. You can't just put people at 29,000 feet and expect them to live for a year or however long it took, however long they were up there. But, I could be completely wrong. Maybe the whole atmosphere just expands out, and what's at sea level normally is always at sea level, whether it's 29,000 feet higher or lower or whatever. So anyway, if anybody has any insight, or if you could point me to somebody who explains what that might be. Besides even that, the catastrophic, the weather would just be just nuts. Can you imagine? You got 20, I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem feasible. It just kind of even blows my mind to think that would even be a possibility, but maybe it is. Anyway, so if anybody knows what, would happen, or what the meteorological and living conditions would be in such a scenario of a global flood, 29,000 feet high, blah blah blah. What would life be like on the deck of the Ark is what I want to know. So anyway, as always, if you like random questions, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, tell me what you think of me. I love it. Anyway, have a good one.